Welcome, unboxing time. Yes, don't we all love a good unboxing, particularly during the coronavirus pandemic. Quite a bit of stuff online, a little bit too much stuff, but I suppose the reason for that is I'm not actually going out of the house, so I can't go to the shops, which in a way is a good thing, but in a way is a bad thing, because then the shops will come to me, at least Amazon will. And if Jeff Bezos becomes a trillionaire on the back of me and most others, I imagine, in my situation, well, good luck to him. That's all I can say. So what are we doing today? Well, we're doing, and remember, as with all unboxings during the coronavirus pandemic, the outer packaging has been removed, has been sprayed with bleach and disinfectant. The disinfectant and the bleach has been drunk as per instructions from Il Presidente. No, it hasn't. That's only a joke. Kids, don't drink disinfectant, and if your parents give you disinfectant to drink, say to them, I'm not going to do that because it's going to kill me, even if Trump doesn't realise that. So the unboxing we're doing at the moment, and again, as I say, you can't see the outer packaging because it's been removed, and this is a microphone. Yes, boys and girls, it's a microphone. Now, when I did the unboxing of the camera which I am currently filming this video on, which is the Panasonic GH5, of course I couldn't use the GH5 to film the unboxing for obvious reasons. And this video, this unboxing that you're watching, the sound is not coming from this microphone for obvious reasons. The main one being that I haven't unboxed it yet, and therefore the sound that you're hearing is from a Rode Video Mic, I think. And I think Mic stands for microphone, because this is a video mic on camera shotgun microphone. One thing that I'm curious about is that a shotgun generally, not always, but a shotgun generally has two barrels. But a shotgun microphone has one barrel, so why don't they call it a rifle? Is that because it's a bit too close to a gun? But then shotgun is close to a gun, isn't it? Anyway, I'll leave that hanging with you while I see if I can unbox it. I'm going to unbox this fairly carefully because I did buy another microphone, or to be more precise, a microphone recorder. It was an Olympus LSP4, which I'd read some good reviews of. And people have said, well, you can use this as a microphone on your camera, but you can also use this as a recorder, and it's a really great little device. And I got it a couple of days ago, and I unboxed it, and yeah, it's really small. It's about that big, and like that. But I didn't think it was particularly well made. I thought it was rather flimsy, rather plastically, and because it's very small, it's also very light, and therefore there was no kind of heft to it. Heft, that's a good word. And for some reason you want to have a bit of heft in a microphone. And the other thing is, when you attached it to a tripod, I'm using my hand here to kind of illustrate the microphone, which I appreciate isn't helpful. I know, I'll use another one which I've already got, which is, here we are. Here is the Tascam DR05. So the Olympus was similar to this, but much smaller and much lighter. So when you attached it to the tripod, right, here we are, and we'll get a little tripod like that. You attach it to the tripod like so, and of course the microphone then is pointing away from you. You think, well, that's not really good. And then if you turn it round so it's like that and the microphone is pointing towards you, of course the display is upside down, and therefore you can't read anything. So that kind of irritated me a bit. And then the screen on it, and you'll see on this Tascam, it's got quite a little screen. A little screen, and therefore when you get the information up on the menu, it's really small, and when you get to a certain age like me, you can't fucking see anything. It really pisses me off. So you're trying to look at this this writing, and it's in that kind of rather old-fashioned computer writing that you get on these sort of screens. So the letters are sort of broken up. Does that make sense? Because they're kind of made up of little pixels, obviously, or little dots, whatever they're called. Anyway, you can't read it properly. And then I recorded some sound on it, and all the reviews said, "Oh, it's absolutely wonderful sound." And I thought, well, I didn't think the sound was that great. Now, perhaps I wasn't doing something quite correct. Anyway, I suppose I jumped to a conclusion. Yes, that was it. I jumped to a conclusion. The conclusion was actually I don't like this microphone. Not this microphone. This is another microphone. Or this is a microphone and a recorder. The other thing I want to moan about the Olympus, and sorry this is taking a while, we'll get onto the Rode, is that I wanted to use it as a camera microphone and therefore attach it to my camera, but they don't provide you with a lead with it, and it doesn't actually, it doesn't say that it comes with a lead, but it doesn't say that it doesn't come as a lead. And one of the reasons, not reasons, but one of the things that they sell it on is that you can attach it to your camera, but it doesn't come with a lead. So anyway, all those things kind of annoyed me, so I packed it up and I sent it back. And I decided that I would order a shotgun microphone. Now, you might say, well, you seem to be like you've got a lot of bloody microphones, Julian. What is the point? Well, there's a good question, actually. One of the big advantages of this microphone, supposedly, and I am getting round to the unboxing. I'm sorry, look, this is a box in a box. This is the new unboxing of an unboxing, and then you unbox this box. It's a bit like it's a bit like one of those Russian dolls, isn't it? So you take out, you've got the outer box, of course, which the whole thing came in, which has been sprayed with disinfectant and then thrown away. So then you've got this box, which is a kind of inner of the outer boxes. But then this inner box now becomes an outer box for this box, which is now an inner box. And then I take this out. Right, so now this inner box has become an outer box for this box, and this outer box is now the inner box for this microphone, which I'm now going to remove. And I'm trying to do this fairly gently, just in case. Yep, I'll lift that up. Just in case I have to send this back, because I've decided I don't like this either. Now this is look at this. I mean, what fucking madness is this? Why would you do this? There's a cable there. That's probably to attach the microphone to your camera. There is a cable here which is a USB-C. Am I alone in thinking, why do you have to have USB-A, USB-B, USB-C, and then you've got Lightning and Thunderbolt, and then you've got that funny kind of squarish connector that you put on a printer? Why do you have to have all these different cables, all these different connectors? Can anybody answer me that? Because it really winds me up. So this box is going all over the place. Now here is a, God, look at this. Here's another cable, and that's got two on it, and that's got well, they seem to be both the same to me. There is a thing about, if it's got two black bands on there, it's called TRS, and that attaches to your camera. If it's got three black bands, I don't know if you can see that, my eyes aren't very good, but if it's got three black bands, that means TRRS. I learned this from a video I was watching the other day, by the way, and that's what you need to connect it to the connector for your iPhone. So if you think, I know, I'll get a microphone and I'll attach it to my iPhone, and I did that, and it didn't bloody work, and I couldn't understand it. And then you Google it, and then you find out, no, you can't use that connector. You've got to buy this adapter, because you need a TRRS adapter before the microphone will work. Anyway, so the trouble is, you see, look, and here you've got this silica gel, right? And it says on here, ne pas avaler, no coma, do not eat, do not eat, do not eat. And the reason it says do not eat is because some people decide to follow President Trump's advice and drink disinfectant thinking it will cure coronavirus. They see a little packet of stuff like this, it's got a nice shape to it, and they think, I know, sweeties, I'll eat them. These are not sweeties, these are silica gel, and I'm not sure what will happen to you if you eat them. I don't intend to perform an experiment to try and find out. Anyway, don't eat the silica gel. Then you've got a little booklet of instructions, which I'm going to have to look at, because in my some of my previous unboxings I've decided, well, I won't read the instructions, and then I find out I can't use the bloody thing. Right, look at this. Right, look at this. Look at this. Look. I mean, how am I going to work out, right, if I want to send this back, right, that, because that's not going to fit in here now, is it? And I can't bloody, hang on, was it? Ah, well, look, I've done it, guys, I've done it. Oh, I'm cooking with gas. Look, I've done it, right? Now, if I needed to, would that fit in? No, it doesn't fit in there. Ah, that went up, that went like that, didn't it? And that then goes in there. Oh, look at this, we're rolling. Yes, we're rolling. Look, that goes in there like that, and I've done it. I've boxed it up. You know, I'm so excited about now being able to rebox the thing that I'm almost tempted to rebox it and send it back, even though I don't want to send it back. Well, I don't want to send it back at the moment because I haven't actually sort of used it and checked it out. But if I was going to send it back, then I could, because now I know how to repackage it. This is rather, looks a bit like a sex aid, doesn't it? Oh, that gives me ideas. No, shut up, Trillian. It's called Rode. And the O, you notice the O has got a line through it. Why has the O got a line through it? I don't quite understand. Anyway, that is a kind of wind, quite attractive actually. I could anyway. So this is the microphone, and it sits in a shock mount. Can you see that? This is a shock mount, and here you have the cold shoe or the hot shoe connector, and it allows you see, this is movable, so the microphone can move forward or back depending on where you want to have it on your camera, or depending presumably if you're using a short lens and you don't want the microphone with this rather sexual element here appearing in the shot. It's not that kind of video, guys, no matter how much you might want it to be. Now there is on here a headphone port. Can you see that there? Headphone, is that a headphone port? Yes, that's a headphone port, I think. Yep. There's the power button. There's the USB-C connector. I believe this has a battery inside it. I'm only recounting all of this information because I've watched a whole load of videos already about this microphone. I don't actually know anything about this microphone. Well, what I know about this microphone is what I have seen in videos on YouTube. But one of the things that this microphone can do, and one of the reasons that I particularly wanted this microphone, not that I actually needed a microphone, well, you always need a microphone, don't you, is you can plug it directly in to your computer using the USB A and C connector. And then if you are like me and you making podcasts, if you didn't know that, guys, I do make podcasts under the name of, well, there's two podcasts that I've or rather two series of podcasts. One series is called Misspoke, which is a podcast about cycling culture, cycling and culture. And the other one is called The Diary of a Home Care Worker, which is not something that I used to be, but is a diary that I happen to, well, not that I wrote, actually, somebody that I knew wrote. Anyway, you can find them where you get your podcasts, Spotify or Apple or lots of other places. So one of the reasons that I wanted this microphone is that this is supposed to be a very good microphone for recording podcasts and stuff. It's also a very good shotgun microphone to put on your camera to use as a shotgun if you want to play silly games like that with your children. And even though I have reached a certain age, I still like to play silly games with my children. You'll see these funny things here. These, I believe, are a kind of cable thingy, cable guide. Do you call it a cable guide? Whoops, no, no, put it in the wrong place. Yeah, so you put that through there, and then you put it down through there, I think. Yeah, like that. Yeah, clever. Very clever, very clever. There's a wheel here at the back, turning wheel, which I think has got something to do with... What has it got something to do with? dBs. Yes. dBs, incidentally, does not stand for dog's bollocks. Although this microphone is largely regarded in many YouTube videos as the dog's bollocks of shotgun microphones. dB stands for decibels. Now, why does dB stands for decibels? Why isn't it not D or DE? Do you know? Because I don't know, and I'd quite like to know that. I'd also like to know why the O in Rode has got a line through it, but I'm not going to find that out here. Now, I think this, you can see here, it says 75 and 150 and nothing. I think that's what they call a high pass filter. Don't ask me what that means. And here it says -20 and... Oh, then there's 2 bars. Now, again, I know this because I've watched a video about this microphone already, is that you can record 2 channels, one channel of which is about 5 or 10 decibels lower than the other channel. So if you find that you've recorded an audio track and the sound is all off because it's too loud, you can use that second track, which is a rather clever idea. I don't know if they're the only people who do that, but it's a rather clever idea. I quite like that shock mount. They call that a shock mount. Put that on your camera. Have I got a camera here? Let me just grab a camera and show you how it goes on a camera. I can't actually use this particular camera because I can use this camera to show you how the hot shoe works, but I can't use this camera to show you how it connects to the camera, except through the hot shoe, because this particular camera doesn't have a microphone port. But I can show you, look, you see, there it is connected to the camera, and you can pull it back or you can push it forward. And that's quite useful, it's quite pleasant. So there we are, the NTG microphone by Rode, which is supposed to be a very good microphone. I will be using it, and I'll give you a report back at another time on what I think of the quality of the sound. I hope you found this video fairly informative. I appreciate most of the information in it is stuff that I've stolen from other people's videos, but theft is the sincerest form of flattery. Is that the phrase, or is it? No, imitation. That's it. Imitation, not theft. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I think theft is sometimes the most effective form of flattery. So thanks all you people who've made videos about the Rode NTG microphone. If you like my videos, and why should you, for Christ's sake, they're rubbish. But if you like my videos, please subscribe and click the thumbs up and the bell. Yes, click the bell, and you can see links to my other videos up there or down there or behind me even. They're all over the place. You can't miss them. So hope coronavirus isn't causing you and your family too many problems, and I'll look forward to seeing you, I hope, in the next video. So see you next time.